This is the Daily Social Distancing Show with Trevor Noah.
All right, before we get into the latest headlines, let's kick it off with some good news in our brand new segment, Ray of Sunshine. All right, first up is news out of India. So many people in India are quarantined in their homes that for the first time in a long time, you can actually see the real color of the sky. And this has happened in some of the most heavily polluted areas of New Delhi, where there was just smog every single day. And one of the images that's been going viral is this one that came out of New Delhi, which shows the before and after of 1.3 billion people staying at home. And that's amazing, right? Just look at how beautiful New Delhi is without any pollution. It looks like the entire city went on Queer Eye. You've been hiding yourself under so many layers of smog. You've got to let yourself shine, girl. I mean, goddamn. Those are some blue skies. I bet India probably even forgot there was a time when skies weren't gray. It's the same way America forgot there was a time when presidents weren't orange. Yeah, they used to be brown. And it's not just the environment. With humans locked away, animals are also starting to flourish. Here's some good news coming out of Hong Kong. A zoo, which has been trying unsuccessfully to get its pandas to mate for 10 years, reported that finally, yesterday, the pandas spontaneously started having sex. And the researchers say they think it's because nobody is at the zoo. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need to be a researcher to know that that's what's happening. Of course the pandas are having sex now that nobody's there. How do you think you would react if every day hundreds of people came to your bedroom window like, come on, have sex, do it. Come on, have sex, do it, put it in. So I don't blame the pandas. I mean, like, even when I have one person watching me during sex, I'm like, hey, can you look the other way? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just real self-conscious, right? Would you mind look the other way? It's a lot of pressure. This just makes you realize that when we're telling our grandkids about coronavirus years from now, the animals are going to be telling a completely different story.
Grandma, tell us about the coronavirus. Oh, little ones, it was a wonderful time. There were no humans, and your grandpa was smashing me like there was no tomorrow.
So, good news for those pandas. Although the bad news is, now that nobody's watching, the monkeys have all stopped having sex. Yeah, those guys are freaky. Now, please, don't get me wrong. Corona's also bringing out some of the best in humanity.
Lifting spirits during this tough time is a real superhero. Batman is hitting the streets of San Diego.
By day, Chris Banner runs a lawn service, helping cut weeds and fire lines on people's property. But when duty calls, he suits up. He's got the bat suit, and he's got the wheels, a replica 1989 Batmobile that he and a friend built. Normally, Chris gets paid to make appearances at birthday parties and other special occasions. But while the pandemic goes on, he decided to just hit the road and make people smile.
Aww, that is such a sweet idea, man. That guy's a hero. I just hope he never started talking like Batman, because that would have freaked people out.
Yeah, it's Batman.
That's right, kids. It's me.
Whoa, is that coronavirus? Get away, dude, get away.
No, this is just how I...
Well, this is not the time. Just use your normal voice, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you're right. I should...
Okay, go back to that voice. That one is not cool.
All right, that's it for the good news. Let's catch up with some headlines. Right now, the worldwide number of confirmed coronavirus cases has now steadily climbed to 1.3 million people. And while some countries are seeing progress, other countries are preparing for the worst. In fact, after facing criticism for his response to the pandemic, Prime Minister Abe Shinzo has now declared a state of emergency. And in Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been moved to an intensive care unit after his coronavirus symptoms worsened. So now, because the UK doesn't have a line of succession for when the Prime Minister is out of commission, Johnson has deputized his Foreign Secretary to fill in for him. And I'm not gonna lie, I thank God that in America, the president doesn't just get to pick whoever he wants to take over for him. It's good that there's a line of succession, because who knows who Donald Trump would pick.
While I'm in the hospital, Doc Antle can take over for me. He's like a Dr. Fauci, but he